Your boy's getting tired of wasting his time exposing constantly these MAGA chuds. And I think personally, this one is disappointing in a plethora of ways because I used to fuck heavy with the depressed ginger, but for whatever fucking brain dead reason, dude stopped talking about stadiums and shit, which was actually interesting. Like decently interesting content. Now, before y'all say, Roman, you don't make good content, I never said that my shit was good ever. Okay? I just turn on a camera. I literally just go into StreamYards, go into the studio, plug in my microphone and camera, and I just talk. That's what I fucking do. I don't write shit down, nothing of that nature. I just speak and I say what's on my mind. Sometimes it comes out wrong. Sometimes I can't get words out, but you know what? It's real, dog. And I just say what I want to say. Depressed Ginger saw money in grifting people, his own subs. I would never, ever, ever grift my own subs. Ever. Ever. I could never dream of that. You know why? Because I am an honest person. I tried it. My mom raised me to be honest. My mom raised me to be a decent person. Okay? Now, I can't speak on depressed Ginger's parents. All right? And I'm not going to. Because he is not to the level of vitriol that Shaney Rich is. Okay? But that doesn't change the fact that, depressed Ginger is still just if he's not a dishonest grifter, he's very misinformed. Very, very much so. See, I would actually debate him because I think I could get a conversation out of him. Shaney Rich, there's no point. I'll get to him later. But I've commented on his videos before, and people like the MAGA cult, what's left of them, they're basically all like, well, if you put this puzzle piece in there, then what he's saying is, the truth, even though it's really not. And there are people on his videos, when I comment on them saying that this dude's lying, who have said, and I'm not kidding you, yeah, we know that he's lying, but we don't care. So you all know that he's lying, but you don't care. To those of you that care about him lying, he's lying now about the Iowa poll that came out recently. And now, reminder here, Depressed Ginger has been saying the whole time that Trump was up in every single state. Not big. He has been saying that the entire time. But then he'll have these videos, which are clickbait, where he'll say Trump takes the lead in this poll. But I thought Trump was up the whole fucking time, dog. I thought he was up. And then he'll say Trump maintains lead that he's had since so and so date. But you just said that he just took the lead in a fucking state. What are you talking about? Like, at least if you're gonna grift, make it cohesive. If you're gonna grift, at least do it right. Okay? Don't do this bullshit where a lot of MAGA people, not all of them, but a lot of them don't have retention in their brain. They don't. What information goes in here and out here? They don't retain it in their head. So if I say Donald Trump leads in Wisconsin, but then literally a week later put out a video saying Donald Trump's been leading in Wisconsin since November 17th, 2019, my people would be like, Roman, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you just said that he, took the lead. And that my grift would be exposed right then and there. And I would never do that. I just tell the truth. So I say all this to say, I don't want to watch the whole thing, but y'all, we got to watch this. All right. I am not. I I am not watching 11 minutes of Depressed Ginger. I am not doing that. I see homies' videos pop up, and I'm just like, nah, bro, I'm good. I might try to watch a second or two, but no, no. And thank the Lord that my icon in the top right is blocking out his face, but I gotta see it, but y'all can't. So y'all are lucky. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's go. All right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got an absolute bombshell poll from Iowa. There was an Emerson one that was released earlier today that had Trump up by 10.5. And people were saying there were some rumors this Seltzer final poll was going to be not great for Trump. It was going to be like a Trump +3. You can see the previous one was Trump +4. They actually had one in the summer when it was Trump versus Biden, and they had Trump up by 18. Yes, by 18. So their final poll now, the poll has swung 7 points. This is Iowa. Iowa is very similar in terms of their voting record to Ohio. They're always to the right of the Rust Belt. This poll is saying that Kamala.
First of all, dumb fuck, it's Kamala. Say it right. It's Kamala. It's Kamala Harris. Secondly, Iowa voted for Obama twice, did they not? I mean, I'm a little young to remember both, but I'm pretty fucking sure that Iowa voted for him twice. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure that they didn't they vote for Gore and Kerry too? Hold on. Did Iowa vote for Gore? Okay, on 270 to win the state of Iowa. All right. Let's see. They mostly voted Republican, right? Okay. Um hmm. Okay, so in 2000 they voted for Gore. In 2004 they voted for Bush. In 2008 they voted for Obama. In 2012 they voted for Obama. 2016 they voted for Trump. 2020 they voted for Trump. Okay. So it's like half and half kind of sort of. All right. So that makes sense. So right off the bat here, Depressed Ginger's lying. Shocker. Like I said, I'm not watching this whole thing. I love you guys, but I'm not watching this whole thing.
Kamala Harris is the favorite in Iowa by 3 points. I thought it was going to be Trump +3, and people were dooming because of it. It's Harris +3.
Yeah, like even if it was Trump +3, considering that he won by 9 the last time, that is warning signs. Now, the video says that it's fake, but this poll is a gold standard poll. This poll is probably the most accurate poll in the whole country. And I'm not really one who thinks that the polls are the end all be all. Shout out Vosh, but he says, and he's right, that the polls are, made from the devil and shit like that. But there's something to be said in the shift. Which Depressed Ginger is going to say that it's a fake shift, that it's not real. But Emerson doesn't always get it right, y'all. None of these, really, in all realness, why are we putting our stock in polls anyway? Because they got 2016 wrong, they got 2020 wrong, and they got 2022 wrong. They've gotten it wrong the last 3 cycles. Actually, if you want to be technical, they got it wrong in 2016, they got it wrong in 2018, they got it wrong in 2020, and they got it wrong in 2022. That's 4 straight cycles where they have been wrong. Dead wrong. Why are we giving them the time of day, really, genuinely? Can we all just, as a country, come together and not invest in polls? Can we not? That'd be nice. That would be nice. I would really enjoy that. If I'm ever president, there are 2 things that I am banning on day 1. 1, political ads. 2, I ban polling. Because polling is garbage, honestly. When it comes to poll hurting, Kamala Harris her campaign could send me a text right now saying, are you planning on voting for Kamala Harris? And if I say yes, that counts as a poll that supports her. Same thing goes with Donald Trump. That's poll hurting. And that's bullshit. If I say yes that I am voting for Kamala Harris, that should not count as a poll question. It shouldn't. I'm sorry. It just shouldn't. But that's what's happening. That's what's happening. That's how they're making this a close race. Anyway, let's go.
And this pollster has swung by 21 points.
Yep.
In the span of about 4.5 months, when you would think their last poll was in early September. Trump was polling worse everywhere in early September. So
no, I mean he's polling about the same. It's if you take the aggregate of MAGA infusing their numbers into the polling, he's polling about the same. If you take MAGA paying the pollsters off, and you take the hurting off, Kamala's up nationally by like 6. That's what, like, someone on Twitter crunched the numbers out. And if you take the poll hurting out, and if you take out MAGA infusing their own polls, Kamala's up nationally by 6. Hillary Clinton was never up by more than 2 or 3. I think there was one poll where she had 4. So Kamala's already in a better state than Hillary Clinton was. Also, something that you have to think of too. When was this poll taken? When was this poll taken? Before the debate. I think that the debate didn't help anything. I mean, people were saying it was, inconsequential because Trump probably isn't going to win anyway, but it just showed how much of a fucking moron Trump is, because Kamala kept saying over and over Project 25, and Trump could say nothing about it. Nothing.
I can't even understand Trump only being up by 4 in Iowa, but that's another story. But it's like you would think, okay, the next one they release is going to be a Trump +8, +9. Now that Trump is polling better.
You're fucking stupid if you think that. Trump's not going up in popularity. Bro said the enemy within, talking about Americans. Are you dense, my guy? Are you dense? Are you stupid? Like, are you okay mentally? Like, I'm asking this genuinely here. Are you okay mentally? Do you need help? Do you need help? Do you? You might need help. I mean, people that vote for Trump at this, day and age, they do need help anyway, but you might need help, Bree. Or not Bree, B. You might need help. Like, more than like psychological help. You need you need parents, bro. Did you not have parents? Were you not raised to be a halfway decent person? Like, goddamn.
But they've gone even further.
Yeah.
I am angry.
The Supreme Court didn't ban abortion. They
Hey, it's Elizabeth Warren.
To determine their own policy.
Fuck
Isn't
her.
that the democracy?
Fuck her.
And they've got Harris.
Sorry, let me just really quickly vet, okay? First of all, sorry. Why is Depressed Ginger getting ads? Demonetize him. Secondly, Elizabeth Warren, this is all your fault, okay? If you hadn't made up a bullshit story about Bernie being a sexist, we would not be in this situation. Bernie would be up 20 on Trump, and he would win 500 electoral votes in a second term. Come on, man. Come on. We could have had it all. Actually, if you want to be technical, Liz did not endorse Bernie Sanders over Hillary Clinton in 2016, which cost him Massachusetts. If Bernie wins that state, he might have won the whole fucking thing. So, no thanks, Liz. Fuck off.
Up by 3 as their final poll, and there's been a reaction, and people are like, how does this affect other states? You would think if she was actually up by 3 in Iowa, there would be significantly different polling. And by the way, that one Ohio poll that they were bragging about with Harris only being down by 3, that was done by college students, and it was a total crap poll from Miami.
Bro. Anything that you don't like is crap, B. Yo, if Kamala's really only down by 3 in Ohio, Oh my God. It's Ohio. Yo, what the fuck is happening? If that's true, like I said, I don't put my stock in polls. But if that's real, yo, what is depressed ginger gonna? What is he? What is he gonna do for his income when the MAGA stuff dries up because Trump gets blown out on election day? Yo, oh my God. Oh, oh man. Oof. All right. Let's keep going. I don't know how much more I want to watch if I'm being real with you.
Of Ohio University. And so now there's just so much polling manipulation. This is all crap.
Oh, polling? You don't say. You don't say, B. You don't say. Polling companies have literally admitted that they're hurting polls in favor of Donald Trump. They like, don't take my word for it here. They are saying that the Trump campaign is paying them millions of dollars to make it out to be a close race. If you take Trump's people not paying these polling companies and then them hurting their own polls, Kamala's up by 6 to 8 points nationally. Okay? Look, I'm not like I'm not a diehard Kamala stan, right? But come on, man. Come on. Really? You're gonna sit here, you're gonna talk to me about manipulation. Do fucking who, bro? Like you would tell me that a poll where Trump is up by 20 in California would be a legit thing, which would never happen ever. But
this is the update, and we can go and look at it here. You want to talk about Iowa? It is basically, you would figure, a Trump lock. But you can see the last polls. I mean, they don't even have polls in Iowa because nobody thinks it's a swing state. You've got Trump in 2020 winning by 8.
Well, Iowa's not really a swing state. It's really not. But if you think about it, it does go back and forth. So you could kind of count that as a swing state, kind of, sort of. Like, it's like lean Republican, I would say.
8.5. You've got Trump in 2016 winning by 9.5. It's very similar results to a state like Ohio, to where they're both to the right of the Rust Belt. And in 2016, Iowa was seen as a swing state. And when Trump won it by 9.5, liberals.
Hillary didn't have any chance. I'm sorry. Hillary didn't have any chance. Biden had a better chance at it. But no, it was not a swing state.
Really shut up about it. Trump won it very easily in 2020 as well.
That's true. I'm skipping. I'm not voting for Donald Trump. So
it's not like it's a 3 or 4 point victory. This is 8.5, 9.5, very similar, to Ohio and other Midwestern state. And now they've got a +3. This is a total erroneous fake poll. How do we have an Emerson Trump +10 on the same day Harris +3? A difference of 13 with 3 days before the election in a state, a 13-point difference, a +3 for Harris to a plus Trump +10 for Trump. This is total crap. This own pollster, if you look at it, we're not going to be able to see the Trump.
Code word for I'm shitting my pants. After November 5th, I'm not going to have any money anymore. That's what that means. You see, I got nothing to lose here. I don't get paid for this shit yet. I got nothing to lose. I'm just going to spit my shit. Pause. But we'll watch a little more of this. But
for Biden polls, they had Trump winning by 18 in the summer. How are you shifting by 21 points? My God. Oh my God.
Well, I will explain this very quickly. Donald Trump's Project 2025 got exposed to the public. People don't want it. So, that's probably why. Because it polls at 2% with the American public. And bro said he had concepts of a healthcare plan when we still have about 30 million people that are uninsured in this country. and he wants to take away the Affordable Care Act, which helps people. Like, it's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. And if you take away the Affordable Care Act, you know how many people would lose their health care? 122 million people. So that would leave over 62% of the country uninsured. It's basic math, bruh. That, like, your math just ain't mathing, bro, is it? Your math ain't mathing. It's just not clicking in your head, is it?
She must have cured cancer or something to shift it 21 points. That's unbelievable. But that's what we're looking at right now. And then when you go to this, there's been a reaction from the betting markets. And it's not going to be positive for Trump, because when you've got an Iowa poll like this that's respected, they're thinking, well, if she actually has a play at Iowa, and honestly, if you're a liberal, you're saying, well, she doesn't even have to win Iowa if she keeps it within 3 or 4 points. That's really good news for the other states in the Midwest, like the Rust Belt states. And you've got Trump. I think he's gone down pretty significantly here. Trump.
Oh, holy fuck. Yo, the right wing poly market bro's falling. Wait a second. What is hold on. Harris poly market. I just need to see the actual poly market results here. You know. Oh. What is this? Hold on. Let me go down. Let me go down. No, I don't. Politics. Okay. All right. I mean, considering that Kamala was like, holy fuck. That's wild, bro. That's crazy.
55.7. But this is what we've seen. This poll, I mean, look at this. This poll has single-handedly, well, it looks like it might.
Also, I just want to say poly market's fucking garbage because it's quite literally funded by MAGA people. Like, they put their own shit into it. So don't take too much stock in poly market.
Yeah, but Trump was around 93, 94. I would really put him at 99 in Iowa. But you see this poll in the reaction, and it did at one point go down to 75-25 in Iowa, but now it might be stabilizing a little bit. This is crazy. It really is. But it's like they're attacking Iowa and Ohio and saying all these, states are close in the Midwest when it's confirmed, everyone's in agreement. You're not going to get polls in Pennsylvania and Michigan and Wisconsin where it's saying it's toss up, but then she's going to win Iowa. You think Iowa's to the left of those states, especially what we've seen with it from 2020 and 2016?
Well, farmers don't want tariffs, you dumb fuck. All right, I'm not watching this shit anymore. If you are a fan of the depressed ginger, unsubscribe from him. He don't give a fuck about you. It's all just about money. I'll see you on the next one.